All right, so my son and I made a video of replacing this, right? What I mean by that is, if we take a look over here, you'll notice that I have the original one sitting over here. And the reasons why is because while everything looks like it's actually in perfect shape, the motor itself isn't working right. So instead of trying to figure out how to tear it apart and fix the motor, it's actually cheaper to buy another one. Luckily enough for me, there was a gentleman that sold it, and he had a black version, so it just matches the car perfectly. Anyway, what I was getting at is to remove this, it's really not that hard. It's only 3 screws. 1, 2, and there's a screw right over here. Now, for these screws, when you take it out, it'll land on your hand. The one in the back, however, the higher chance of it falling in is pretty high. So what I've done was I unplugged this, right? And then when I unscrewed this last one, I take this down and then I put a piece of tape at the end of the screw for here. So that way, when I did the swap, I take out the tape and I screw that one on first. So that way I don't lose that screw either in the hole or anywhere else, have to take it out and stuff like that, right? So that's one piece. The other piece is this wire right here is the only loom that connects into the review mirror itself, right? There is a shape in the middle that's a shape of either a Pac-Man or half a circle. Anyway, just pay attention to that when you plug it in, and that's the only thing you have to worry about. Last but not least, there is a piece of foam between this piece and the wall here, right? I took it from the old because the new one didn't have it, and then I just put it in place, plug everything back in, plug this back in, and I tested it. Everything works great. Now, for you start to take out this piece over here, which I have. Unfortunately, it's hitting the wall. So I need to, at a given time, take this whole door panel out, find out why the bottom here isn't on correctly, straighten that out. Also pay attention to, because the glass, as you recall, it goes up a little higher than normal. I need to correct that. It's probably the sensor over here, but we'll get into it later on. But for now, at least for these, both sides is the same exact thing, right? If you have any questions, put comments down below. But for the most part, this is working. So at least my kids, when they get in, they can adjust the mirror to match what they want to do.